Shepherd. They actually cut those trees down right around this square area here. And the reason those logs are in such great condition, those logs are black walnut trees. Bugs don't like that kind of wood, it tastes bad. Sam Shepherd, he squared those logs up with a broadaxe, with a wide blade axe, stacked them and built it. And the county paid his master $150.
That'd be nice.
That's right, folks. Sam Shepherd was a slave. Right up there on the west end of the courthouse where Andrew Jackson's statue is sitting, that is also the same location that they bought and they sold people. As a matter of fact, a lot of the original trappers and traders in this area wanted to call this Blue County after two little rivers in the area called the Little Blue and the Big Blue. But the later settlers were mostly Kentuckians, Tennesseans. Moved up here, they brought their slaves and the plantation mentality with them. They outvoted him and named it Jackson County. Andrew Jackson's a Tennessean. Also, what a lot of folks do not realize, there were more Civil War battles fought in the state of Missouri than any other state except for Virginia and Tennessee. 2 battles fought right here on the streets of Independence. Told you a little bit about Quantrell breaking those men out of the jail. We'll be telling you a lot more about him later. That's the first battle. The second battle was in October of 1864. General Sterling Price came up out of Arkansas. He hit Lexington, Missouri, Independence, then he got whipped in Westport, headed back down the south. Now, folks, General Price was a 2-term governor of the state of Missouri before the Civil War. Well, that means a governor attacking his own state. What put him in this position was the Union Army marched out of St. Louis, Missouri, into Jefferson City, our state capital. And they ran the elected legislature out of our state house before they could secede from the Union. When that happened, they declared martial law in the state of Missouri. They even appointed their own legislature under martial law. When that happened, Mr. Price took control of the Missouri militia, fought for the Confederacy. Our elected legislature went into Arkansas, seceded from the Union, but it was never recognized or official from another state. Who knows if all the representatives were actually there? But in other words, ladies, this was one part of the country you did not want to live in those days. It was ugly around here.
Mm-hmm.
They claimed Missouri had more siblings fighting siblings than any other state in the Union.
Do you have a bug?
Yeah.
We turn this corner here, we'll be headed to the battlefield. But before we do, remember I told you Quantrell broke those men out of the jail at daybreak. As soon as he done that, ladies, he surrounded the bank building right over there on Lexington Street where Union Colonel Buell was sleeping in a nice feather bed. All the Union troops are camped straight behind us. See the temple? See the apartment complex just to the left of it? Right in there is where the Union Army camped. At the same time Quantrell was breaking those men out of the jail, surrounding the bank building, 80 regular Confederate troops, over 200 farm boys with their hunting rifles, were all flooding into town right down Main Street. The biggest percentage of them turned on Walnut Street, headed towards the main camp. A smaller group went by us here, went up to Lexington Street, went by the bank building to make sure Quantrell had it surrounded, where Colonel Buell couldn't get out of the bank building to warn the troops or to get command control over there. Eventually they attacked Cannon Hill. I'll tell you more about the battle once we get on Cannon Hill. Alright, here we go. Yep. Well, head into the battlefield. Got your guns? I hope they're done fighting by now.
Oh, you got your guns? You left your gun at home? Oh my!
Yep.